Alrighty, today we are going to be talking about a big update in terms of free Dragon Stones. Now, what we need to talk about is the return of an exchange in the Baba Shop. I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen this, but just in case you have not, I'm putting out the bat signal. You know, you guys can see it up in the air. It's time to get right? We need to get our Dragon Stones. We need to get ready for this anniversary. We need to get ready for Jiren. We need to summon on the Black Friday. Whatever it is that makes your heart happy, right? Whatever you're after, right? I say you save for anniversary, but what do I know, right? I'm just a guy. So, what am I talking about today? If we go over to our friendly neighborhood Baba Shop, what we can do is go over here and look at a certain exchange. And over here, you're not going to see it on mine because I've already done it, but I'll flash an image up. This isn't clickbait, I swear. They really did reset this. I'll put a tweet, whatever you need, right? They reset the Super Mineral Water Exchange, and this is a super easy to farm up sort of thing here that's going to be able to get us a lot of different goodies. I believe they just reset this shop entirely, so a lot of this you aren't going to need to get because you already have them, but there are going to be some very premium resources that I highly recommend that you go after, right? Especially if you are a beginner player, this is going to be free real estate, right? Supreme Kai medals are sought after, Elder Kai medals are sought after. You're going to need these when you're farming up in the game and stuff like that, and being able to have access to these is going to be very important. We have skill orbs for characters like the Gammas, for Arch Piccolo, stuff like that. So if you have not done this, go through and look and see if you still need some of these skill orbs, and not to mention we also are going to have Elder Kais that we can farm up. So you might be wondering how we can do this. Let's go ahead and go over to the event right now, and if we go to the event, it is going to be in the story tab, and when we go over to the story tab, we are going to be able to do the Stay Strong Superheroes of Tomorrow. Now you can see here it says collect the item Super Mineral Water and exchange them for awesome items at Baba Shop. And in this case, they are not capping because stones are awesome items. We all love Dragon Stones, right? Who doesn't want a Dragon Stone? So that is what we are going to be doing in this specific video. Now, if we go here and go to the Z-Hard thing, you're obviously going to want to do that. And then in case you don't know, the boost categories, if we go to the effect, is going to be for superheroes and super bosses. Now, if you guys need a strategy for what team to use, not because it's difficult to clear, but if we go to team formation, what I recommend that you do, just to kind of maximize your time in here, go to your link skill level tab and filter it by level up possible, and then press OK, and then find characters that are flashing boost, particularly LRs, because it is going to raise our chance of bonus drops to the maximum. It's all focused on rarity, so you want to make sure you're using super bosses and superheroes. I'm gonna actually just because the team doesn't matter, I coined Cell Max on the Zero to Hero account, so I'm just gonna toss him on there. It doesn't even matter. You're gonna clear this every time. We refresh it, the Gammas will lead, whatever, right? So this is how this is going to work, and one thing we also need to do is go to the support memory option and then put on the Baba one, or we can use Bulla Goes Shopping, or Bulla Went Shopping with Vegeta, and these are going to increase our drop rates on these specific stages. So now that we have that, we can go ahead and press the start button, put this on auto, look away, and then it will be done in about 30 seconds to a minute, and we are going to be able to farm this. Now, I flashed it up on the screen earlier. What we need to do is farm up 180 of these to be specific in order to obtain all of the Dragon Stones. This is going to take a while. This is not something that you're going to be able to do in 10 minutes like the video might be, but again, you're going to want to farm this as much as you can, right? This is sort of like the Not the Day Village, if you remember that during the Worldwide Download Celebration. You guys are going to want to make sure you kind of treat it like that, right? Where we have the ability just to farm these up as much as possible. So you guys are going to see here, I'm going to be link leveling Cell Max. I didn't even explain that. You just want to be able to link level characters in here if you can, right? It's like if you're going to be farming and just repeating something over and over again, you might as well not waste your time on just link level characters. Now, if you are doing that, if you're link leveling TURs and getting less of a bonus drop, I wouldn't do that, but this is going to be a perfect opportunity to link level some of your LRs that you potentially do not have done right now. And trust me, it will go a long way. So make sure that you are doing that. Now, you guys are going to be seeing, on average, it's going to be at least 3 to 5 per run, and it's also going to depend on your power level bonus. So if you are a player who has a very high power level and you're going to be getting more bonus drops, that's even better for you because you're just going to be able to get through this quicker, right? This took I want to say 2 to 3 stamina bars on the Zero to Hero account, but then I went over to my main on JP, which has 398 stamina because of max rank and all that funky business. But with that, I was able, that was a bad run too, but I was able to farm this up pretty quick, right? I was done within an hour. So, it's a small price to pay, right? An hour of farming in order to sort of get as many of these as you need. Now, when we look at these specific conversion rates, I believe it was, I forget the exact number. Let me pull up the screenshot of what the exact exchange rates are, because you're not going to be seeing it in post. I will, or what's it called? I'll be seeing it in post. So you'll be seeing it later. I'll be seeing it now. So let me go look. Okay, so I went and got the screenshot. Shout out to my editor, Mish, or sometimes editor. He graciously provided us with the screenshot of the exchange, and you can see he has not been grinding as he only had 4, but we have 30 for one section, which is going to require us to get 90, and it's going to be 3 per set of Dragonstones, right? So 30 and then 10, so right there we have 90 in the first section, we have 30 in the next section, and then we have 60 in the next section, right? So if you can math, that is going to equal out to 180 Dragonstones. So there we go. I'll flash this earlier in the video as well. I'll just kind of slap it in and then we'll be good to go. But just to show you, that is what we're going to need, right? So 90 for the big set, 30 for the next one, and then 60 for the next. So 60 free stones. Never anything to complain. And if I said 80, I messed that up at the beginning of the video, but we'll make sure that we don't say that. But a bunch of free Dragonstones, right? 60 free Dragonstones. We're always going to be taking that any day of the week. So you guys can see if your account power level is fairly low, like mine on the 0 to hero, it's only like 400,000 or something like that. You're not getting a ton per run, but you're going to be able to sort of make up for that with the missions as well. They're going to be missions that will be dropping the sort of water bottles, right? It'll be like for completing them a certain amount of times. What they want you to do is clear it like up to 50 times. But in my experience doing this, you don't need to go all the way up there. But if you are going to be looking to farm up those other resources, you're definitely going to want to do that, right? Because it's just, when the game like provides us with free stuff like Elder Kai medals and Supreme Kai medals, I'm sure a lot of beginner players have run into an issue where it's like, oh my god, I don't have any Supreme Kai medals or Elder Kai medals. How do I farm those up? And it's like, this is going to be a chance to get like, I think it was like 20 of each for free or 10 of each for free. So make sure that you are doing that. If you need to refill your stamina, it's a small price to pay for 50 stones, right? If it ends up being 58 stones or 57 stones, so be it, right? Still free, and you don't need to worry about anything else. So let's go ahead and do one more run before we get out of here. Again, this is something that you need to take advantage of while you can. Not often does the game just hand out 60 stones for free like this, especially with an exchange that's already been done before. Like we've already seen this in action here with like a 60 free Dragonstone promotion like this, right? So make sure that you are taking full advantage of this. I would hate for you guys to miss out on free Dragonstones like this. It's too important to make sure that you are doing it throughout the process with this game. So let me know down below, did you guys get this done? Are you excited that it is back and all of those fun things? If you did enjoy this video and did not know that you could get 60 free Dragonstones, make sure that you are dropping a like down below and subscribing if you are new around here so you do not miss out on any of the daily Dokkan, the Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle content that we do around here. Thank you guys for your time, and I'll see you all in the next one.